Hey everybody, welcome back. It's STARDEUS. Hope you're having a sweet day. We're very close now to having everything completely locked down in the ship, so that at least when it comes to atmosphere, we can start building upon that. Now, this is obviously a very large ship, but it's actually not as big as it's going to be. We are going to need to make this bigger as we play the game. So we're not done building it yet. And eventually this might end up looking, instead of like a clownfish, it might end up looking like a swordfish. And eventually maybe not even a fish at all, but we'll see. So we're going to start with just making sure that everything around is kind of locked down. So I want to say wall and just build a regular ship wall like right here. And we don't have a door here, so you're going to need to build a door here or just take this out. And I think I'm probably just going to remove this. It's a vent. I actually don't think we need the window. I think I'll go ahead and remove the window instead. Not the floor, the window. Thank you. And that'll let people, travel through here. I've got other connection points here. I've got lots of repairs being done because it doesn't matter if you wall it in. If your floors are cracked, it's still going to let stuff out. And you can see we have an electricity deficit at the moment, so we have to work through that too. We're going to need to research some more. And advanced construction, we're good on everything here, except we don't have enough power. So I need to generate more power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this battery. We're going to relocate the battery over here. And then what I'd like to do is create another matter reactor. And I think maybe we'll do 2 more. We're going to put this, instead of near the computer, I'm actually going to put this outside, right over here nearby the storages. Because as we bring steel in from outside, we're going to need to, we're going to start using this that way. I think also research-wise, after advanced construction is done, I think it's probably a smart idea to get the airlock so that I can build that. So it's in advanced energy. I want that stuff too, but I think the airlock might be better. Totally forgot where it is. Computing might actually be a better one, because then we can start adding, getting our own disk space and stuff. Right here, atmosphere control. 6 and 12. I think we're going to get that next on the list. And then after that, we'll run over and get... where is it? Right there. Advanced energy. All right. So we need additional power. Okay. The dust storm's not helping us a little bit. Our solar panels are probably going to need cleaned off, but they're still almost producing maximum. All right. This one's not. This one's actually pretty bad, so let's go ahead and repair that one. And then we also have this wall here I could build. Okay, so we got walls all the way around the outside here. This actually doesn't count. You have to build. You can't just corner this up. It won't work, so you do have to build the whole thing as far as my experience goes with it. So it's not like Rimworld in that way. I still cannot get them to move this thing. Like, move it, please. If you're not going to move it, then I'm at least going to start collecting stuff while you're doing this. So we'll collect iron, I guess. Of course, I already have an energy deficit, so that's probably not going to help anything at all. But that's going to get fixed right here. So we're going to go ahead and connect these two matter to steel plate. And I'm actually going to go ahead and have one of them do titanium. Because titanium is actually... it's more valuable, but it also outputs, not double, but it also outputs a lot more power. So I'm going to go ahead and do titanium on that one. And then we should see the bots go ahead and do that pretty quickly. And that should help a little bit. And get our power back online, and everything will be like battery discharged and stuff. All that stuff we can go away. Stuff being in a too cold. Too cold. Are you not sealed? You're not. This door is open. So let's close that door. And we also need to add flooring in here, don't we? Sure do. Floor. Just patch that floor up. And then I think we also probably should get repairs. I mean, anything with a red box is something that's damaged and needs repairs. And if we don't repair it, it's just going to leak. We actually have a full-on wooden table over here and a bunch of chairs. Wow. That's pretty cool. In that case, I don't need you to grow an oak anymore. Yeah, I don't need this to be an oak anymore. I can, I guess it's already going to be. I can't tell it to harvest. It's fine, whatever. We'll just relocate this bed for now. These are all going to be living areas anyway right through here, so... and then we've got our core over here. Now, this thing does create heat. If you take a look at the temperature, right now it doesn't look like it because it's out in space. But as soon as we seal this place up and give everything pressurized, we're going to start seeing heat build up around this thing. So wherever this is, you want to keep it pretty wide open. You don't want to close it in because that heat needs to go some places, right? So for the time being, we're just going to leave that there. And I can move this. You might have been wondering, why did you have to bring that platform over? Why not just move this? Well, because you can't do it right away. You can do it, but relocating this actually takes a very high construction skill. And none of your bots at the start will have a high enough construction skill to do that. Also, I'm totally not connected to that battery, so be connected. Charging, repairs, things are going good with that. We have the matter. Excellent. Let's get that door closed. We'll get this door closed. I'm probably going to redo this area anyway. I don't really like how it is. Yeah, they finally moved this. That's great. We'll go ahead and lock that in, and I need this connected. Here we go. You can continue collecting iron. All right, advanced construction is complete. We get all these things, including the new reinforced walls. So pause. Don't bother with that. I can do this with reinforced instead. Now, this is not the front of the ship yet. Not our eventual front of our ship is going to be, I think, a rounded edge, or probably like a rounded front with like a pointy out, like with guns and stuff in the front. But then I'm also going to put windows in the front of the ship. So for now, this is like just in case we run into something, we got reinforced walls, right? So walls, we can now do reinforced. We can also do windows and all sorts of stuff like that. Reinforced walls, they obviously have higher hit points, but the other perk about these is that they can withstand higher temperatures. So putting them near your factories and stuff, wherever your factories are that generate a lot of heat, it's good to put reinforced walls there because they are not going to catch fire. That's a perk. Not catching fire is a good thing. Let's go ahead and just put another one of these connection points like over here somewhere. Like probably like, I don't know, right over here. I just want to get this stuff connected and turned on. We still have a little bit of debris out in space, but for the most part, we are getting it collected. It looks like they haven't gotten this. I'm just going to mark that for hauling really quick so I don't forget it. And it looks like I'm going to need another connection point over here too. So let's just go connector. Make sure it's going to actually connect. And we'll just pop it right there. All right, I'm going to relocate this loom. And I'm going to get it to be, I think maybe over in this room over here for now. We'll see what we can do. How's our survival meals? We have 15 left. I think that's still pretty good. Temperatures, pretty damn cold. If you wanted to get where the other colonists are, you're going to have to walk naked through negative 200°C. So I think it's probably a good idea to start planting some heaters and stuff too, which I don't have the ability to do that just yet. And I do want advanced energy before I start pumping heaters into the place, but we're full on disk space. I gotta build more disk space. I don't think I have the ability to do that yet. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't have computers yet. That's a bit of a problem. Have I filled up my hard drives without the ability to build more? Does that soft lock me? I wonder if it's possible to give up research after you've already learned it. And that would be a welcome addition to the game, wouldn't it? I'm not sure I can though. I think I might be soft locked here. Hang on. If I filled up my hard drives entirely, is it possible for me to forget Stored research. We can unload the stored research. Let's unload the winch. It's worth 6. Okay, we can unload this. Good. I was like, if you're gonna cap me by hard drives, then you need to allow me to delete files. So yeah, so we need to free up 16 for that. But honestly, now I'm thinking forget this. Like, as much as I want that energy, I need hard drives. So let's remove that from queue, and we're gonna go over here where computing is and get right there. I need to be able to build more disks. Wait a minute. I think I get this. I'm given this, aren't I? Hold on. Where's my quest? Pressurize the room. I think this is going to be a reward for doing this, for completing this. So let me pressurize this room really quick, and then we'll see if I need that. Well, I don't have heaters. So the only way to pressurize it would be to close these doors. So close that door, close this door, and just seal the whole ship. So I'm going to have to put a wall there. And then I guess we'll put a reinforced wall there. We did that one already, all the way around. This looks good. We'll do that one. Yep, and that one, and that one, 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 that one. All through there. And here we need to repair. So repair that wall. Geez, repair this whole thing too, I guess. And I think we're... Well, this is still open, isn't it? Here's what we'll do. We'll deconstruct this. Then we'll add a floor here. And we'll put the wall here so that they can still move through this. So it kind of... Yeah, it kind of gives us a little less space for solar later, but honestly, we have tons of space for solar, so it's not a big deal. Anything else? Cracked floors anywhere? There's a little bit there. Yep, there. Cracked walls, cracked floors, cracked wall. So we gotta fix those. And I mean, that's the game right now. It's just patch everything up. So I'm gonna work on that really quick. Just getting everything repaired and patched up. And then as soon as this is sealed and it starts to get pressurized, I'll come on back. Okay, computing research is done. And that's gonna let me build more hard drives, thankfully. So let's go ahead and get this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The game just gave it to me. I think I just completed the task, right? I got this thing sealed in, and then that counts as getting it pressurized because there's oxygen and heat coming from this. So with this closed up, it can be pressurized now, and yeah, that completes the task. So now we need hard drives, and I'm kind of just putting these wherever at the moment. So, you know, we'll just do something like this, I guess. And how are we doing on heat? These are all outside. Imagine all your hard drives just functioning in negative 242C. Take a look at the air tightness. Looking pretty good. And insulation. Looking pretty good. And so, yep, that's the quest. So now it's telling me to complete biotech. Did that. Now I need to build a cooking station. And so let's get started on that too, I guess. So food production, cooking station. I will give you a cooking station here. But we need to add heat and stuff to this room. So let's open this vent, which is... We're going to need to close this door, though. So close that door and this door. Close those doors, please. And this vent. Yeah, close that vent too. So if we close both of these doors and we close the vent, I think this room should start warming up a little bit. And you can see that it's starting to warm up a little bit. But I think it's probably going to cool this room down more than it's going to warm this one up. Not a big enough heater. So I'm going to relocate this heater to be right here. And this thing's a powerful heater. So it should just make this place super habitable pretty fast. So let's go ahead and get you connected again there. And And now we'll have a whole bunch of heat made here. And hopefully these 2 rooms will be considered habitable in a second. So let's go ahead and make sure that that door is unlocked. And they should be able to use the stove once it's connected to power, which is going to be right now. Okay. So build and connect cooking. Good. Next part of the task is to start producing survival meals. And then I need to make 10 survival meals to actually have that complete. So I'll just go ahead and select survival meals here. And I'll tell them that I want them to have, like, I don't know, 60 of them. And so that task is now complete. I need to create 10 of them. So in order for them to actually create 10 of them, right, this has to be a room that's safe to be in. And right now it doesn't have enough oxygen. But again, with this vent being open, the oxygen should flow into this room. And we should see the oxygen increase in here, as it's already good here too. And because the temperature in here is cold, though, I'm going to leave that door closed. But yeah, we're going to need to get heaters and stuff here too. But you see, it is warm enough in here now for him to actually work. It's 16, yeah, because it's near the heater. So it's 16C in here, and he can actually start making meals. So Eisenmacher's going to make survival meals, and that will complete the task. What else we got to do? What else we got to do? You can connect to that and connect to that. Close those doors. And those doors are closed. This steel table can be relocated over here so they can have a place to eat. I'll make that. Actually, we have that steel. We have that wooden table and stuff. Yeah, this whole thing. Can I just relocate all of this exactly as it is and bring it and park it down like right here? Can you just have this be like a dinner table setting? It won't let me move that other table or that other chair because it's right in front of the door. That's how good I am at this. I had to put it in the one spot where I couldn't have everything that I wanted. It's all right. We'll put this other chair out here or something. And then obviously we need to get a heater out here too, which I can't build yet. I'm working on it. Takes a while apparently. And then we'll put like a little pet bowl in the corner, I guess. All right, let's take a look at the heat. I think we're livable as long as this door doesn't stay open all this time. I think this is all locked down too. We just don't have enough heat collectively in this area, but it is sealed. We do have everything insulated and sealed up. So not this. This is supposed to be outside. So we're going to leave this outside because we're going to have some things that we want to put outside. Okay, let me do one last double check here and get all this stuff in. Okay, so I want to pause this right now. So we had some catastrophe happen here. I was getting everything repaired and the oxygen pump broke down. And unfortunately, the breakdown actually caused a fire to happen, which is a bad deal. Fires in space are, of course, very dangerous. Now, we have a fire. We can do a variety of different things. It does recommend that we shut down the oxygen pumps. If we remove the oxygen from the room, the fire can't spread. It dissipates. There's a faster way to remove oxygen from the room, and this is the oxygen pump. So, I mean, it's absolutely not working. So the oxygen should start to fall from the room, but there's a lot of oxygen to burn in here, and these walls will actually go away. They're not gonna withstand the fire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go up to near this fire. I'm gonna hit this tile right here. I'm gonna tell them to get over here and deconstruct this floor tile right next to the oxygen. And if one of these guys could please do that, or we'll just have Groot come over and get burned, I guess. He's in a spacesuit, so that's at least good. He or she, I can't actually tell. Groot, you are female, attracted to male. Okay. Favorite color is black. Okay, that's good. And you like soy burgers. I'll probably want to start getting soy burgers going. Okay, so she put the fire out, and that's good, but let's check the temperature. Temperature is still 113 degrees Celsius in here. It should start to drop pretty quickly, and I'm actually going to cancel this. Deconstruct. Should start to drop, and it did. Good. So now we can go ahead and repair this. Turn it back on, hopefully. That also disconnected a whole bunch of stuff in here, unfortunately. Let me just reconnect you there, and everything else should just turn back on. Not quite. Turn back on. Yeah, that works. Okay. Weird. All right, oxygen thing is repaired. We should be able to connect to it now. And then once it's connected, it'll start working again. And we can get oxygen pumping back into this room. Okay. Heat-wise, both of these rooms are livable now. Looks pretty good. We don't have a lot of lights you're going to notice, and that's just because I haven't unlocked the research to make these floor lights. We can eventually start getting lights that can be built above ground, like lamps. But I'm not going to bother with those right now. We're going to go with... Oh, here's lit floors. I do have them now. Hey, yeah, that just finished. Okay. In that case, we're going to say that this light looks pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get that one in the middle of the floor. This one has tons of them already. This one has one. We can get a second one over here, I guess. And then I think I want to get some floor lights over here, too. Let's use the X's, I guess. We'll put a floor light there and there. Now, this does use power, but it doesn't use very much. These floor lights are very small power compared to a lot of other things. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, you're damaged. You can only have 6 connections. That's why. I was like, how come everything's broken? All right, now you're repaired, and I can connect you back here. Okay, good. Everything else is connected now. So let's get rid of that, get rid of that. Dust storm just ended, which is good. We still have a couple of things in non-safe areas just because it's too cold. We're going to address that once we get the atmospheric control. Should let me build my own oxygen machines as well as mini heaters, and then we can focus on larger heaters after that. So right here, this is what we're working on. Oxygen pump. Oh, it doesn't give me the heaters. So temperature control gives me the mini heaters. Fair. Let's do that then next. And then after that, I might just jump to the big heater. Now, you might notice before that we actually have a teleporter that's available. So I wanted to show you that. So if I go to special, teleporter. These things are really cool, actually, and we're going to use them. So teleporter, we're going to have this teleport us directly into here next to the shuttle. And I'm going to place it, I think, probably right about here. Should be fine. That'll be the first teleporter. The second one, I'm going to put it, I think, maybe over in this area. Let's put it here for now. It could really be anywhere, but maybe up in here. The goal is to decrease travel time. So if they're up here and they need to get down here, they can do so, and vice versa. So I might just place a teleporter like right in the center here for now. So if they're in this area and they want to go down here, they don't have to travel all the way anymore. We get those built now. We almost got everything hauled in. Let me just mark the rest of this for hauling. They should do this automatically, but I'm noticing that they don't. If I give them any other task, literally any task, then they won't do this. But if I mark it for hauling, then they'll incorporate it in their list of tasks. So they won't do it they'll just like do it in order kind of thing. So just do that, make them haul things. Okay, we've established food production. Very good. Now we want to get the communicator and the teleporter. And teleporter is actually pretty important if you want to trade with anyone. If, like there are certain situations where a trader will actually come to your ship, like if they are in like a stasis pod or something. But to trade with anyone with the communicator and like to call out to other trade vendors and actually engage with that, you need a teleporter so that you can pull the resources and then they can be dropped off. I like putting a teleporter in the same room as my storage containers are, and also having the storage nearby the shuttle. We're eventually also going to do some manufacturing stuff, and I'm thinking about actually doing that kind of maybe over here, I guess. We can make this living quarters like this, and then maybe have some, bunks, I don't know, some places for them to sleep. But manufacturing could be over here, actually, just because it's right near where the shuttle comes in. So that's not a bad idea. I might also just do it here and close this up. We'll see. So anyway, build a connected teleporter. We've already built it. Now I just need to connect it. And do I have the ability now to make... Still no floor tiles, huh? I really do want that. What's the current quest? You're going to give me... We already researched science, so... What do you give me on completed as a reward for this? We unlock economy. Okay, good. So we don't have to research economy. Very nice. So let's take a look at not quests. Communications is what I need to do. And we've already researched science. So let's take a look at is it not furniture? Is it special? Forgot where it is. Facilities? Also, how are we doing on facilities? Do we need any more? Somebody is... No, these are just how much, how dirty they are. Also, can we, maybe haul the stuff that's just sitting in here? Can we haul that out of here? Not this. Keep that there. And you can keep that there for now too. Nah, just the one. Everything else though, can we haul that out of there? It looks gross. Let's get it out. I really want floor connectors, man. They're so good. What do I have? Any of these have? All right, let's put in another one of these suckers. I don't like it, but we're gonna do it so that I can connect all this shit. It's too much of it. You're 7 out of 8. I think I will probably connect it through this guy anyway. This one. This one's full, so we'll connect it from this one. And so maybe I'll have this one be the teleporter. So this is the teleporter that's connected. We have another teleporter up here, and that's now, let's do it with this one. This one's now connected. So both of these are connected. So what we want to do is you want to link with the other one. You can have multiples, right? It's a one-way travel. So teleporters work as a one-way thing. You send or you receive, all right? But the send only works one direction. So if you want to link it to another one, in this case, it's this one, I link it. If I want this to be a two-way thing, then I simply need to take this one and link it to the other one. And so now this one is linked one way to that one, and this one's linked one way to that one. Now it will work both ways, and these teleporters will probably get used whenever any bot wants to travel to the other side of the ship. Beachhead has awoken from stasis. Good morning, Beachhead. You have really good science skills as well. Will you survive the journey to where all the rest of your colonist friends are? Let's find out. Yikes. Probably not. Ooh, I mean, that's the only direction you can go. So good luck with you. Good luck to you, sir. We wish you the best of luck. Unless you're going to sit there, which is a very smart thing to do, by the way. Just sit there and don't move. Let me check this really quick. I'm not noticing whether or not the rest of the ship is pressurized or not. Because we do have, this problem right here. There is still un problemo. We'll put maybe a light floor there. I could put a light floor there. Reinforced lighting floor. That's fine. And then this is the outside of the ship. So we'll say we want a reinforced wall there and there. And probably pretty good. We're not using this area, so if damage happens here, it's like, oh well right now. But if we start using it, then I'll go ahead and reinforce it. Same thing with the stuff back here. If stuff actually starts getting used over there, then I'll go ahead and reinforce it. I do want to have reinforcements along the back side of that wall at least. And probably through this as well. So if we can replace these walls with reinforced elements, that would be welcomed as well. And that's probably it for now. Probably. Yeah. So you can see they're using the teleporter, right? These little speckles are going back and forth. This is just basically the bots going through the teleporter to bring stuff around, right? I love that. So atmosphere control is now done, thankfully. So we're going to go ahead and build that now too. We want to get the oxygen pump in any room that's really low on oxygen. So this room, no oxygen there. I don't really know why colonists would need to go in here anyway right now, so I'm going to keep that. This has got good oxygen. This does not. So we want to also get good oxygen in here. We're going to go ahead and, honestly, if I close this down and put a vent here, this oxygen producer could actually make that happen everywhere. That would be doable. Place an oxygen machine there. And we're going to place an oxygen machine, I think, over here too. But if I close this down, say with a wall, we'll want to do a door too, but we'll put a wall there, for example, put a wall there, the wall there, and then we put 2 doors. One here, one here. And then maybe I place a vent, say there. I think the oxygen that's being produced in here and in here should be just enough to just fill this room with the oxygen that it needs. And then it just becomes a heat issue. You took damage, stasis damage. Okay, that's fine. We're also going to want to get medic up and running pretty quick here too. I haven't done much with that, but and by much, I mean I haven't done anything with that yet. But you know, anyone who's lost health for any reason, they're not really going to get it back unless you have some sort of medicine, right? So we need to go ahead and do that too. I think I'm just going to break down the winch. I don't need it anymore, so we're just going to take that away. And unless I need it again in the future, I think we can probably just ditch that as far as stored research. I can free up 6 zettabytes by just unloading that. So now we've unlearned winch, and it doesn't go anywhere, so losing it isn't that big of a deal. If we wanted to add it to queue, I guess we could, but it doesn't go anywhere. Now, I wouldn't want to like forget furniture, for example, because then I can't get advanced furniture. So I need to make sure that if I'm going to forget a research, it needs to be a dead end research. You know, we can probably put space travel on there to get bridge controls up. It's probably a good idea. And wow, Nian's got 6 construction now. Can almost move the ship computer. Very sweet. How are we doing on storage? Lots of storage. We're maxed out on memory. I'm going to need to build additional memory modules. And let's build those maybe over here. So go to computing, memory modules, and let's put in 4 more memory modules along the wall here. Just to see what we can do there. And we'll connect that with this node here, as long as we have enough resources to do so. And you can see, like, this is faster construction because they're just going to teleport over here, grab it out of storage, teleport back, and they're already right here. Like, this teleporter is super good. So when you get teleporters up and you know you're stable, you're like, you know, you've done the necessities to keep people alive, put the teleporters in place for sure, especially if you have the power to do so, the electricity to handle it, which I'm barely enough to handle it, but I can handle it. All right, so Persuader Vin, how you doing? I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer to start naming these things. I am recording some of these videos kind of really close together, just because I want to play. But I am gonna get your guys' names in. I just haven't done it yet because it's, honestly, this video might even be posting the same day as the last one. I don't know, but the first 3 or 4 I'm gonna do right away, and then I'll start doing them closer to release at that point, to where we can have that engagement, that back and forth. Let's open this up. Let's open that and open that. And so with this stuff being connected, I believe oxygen will pump into this room now. We should probably put a door over here just to lock this down for oxygen's sake. Put a door there. But now I should see, anyway, oxygen generated from here, being able to vent through here, oxygen from here, being able to vent through here, and then this area should start getting more oxygen. And then as soon as temperature control is done, we'll start getting all this stuff heated. So right now it's terrible. Very bad. This is all the heaters we had though. Like, I'm just using the heaters that were already like survived the crash. So I mean, I'm incapable of building my own heater. So this is the best I could do at the time, was just to put these 2 little heaters. There's 1 little heater. No, there's 2 big heaters. One big heater here, 1 big heater here. And that's it, as far as I'm aware. There was no mini heaters, which kind of sucky. When I was playtesting the game, I had 4 mini heaters and 1 big heater. So I was able to do a little bit more without the research, but it's okay. It's all about that, what do you call it? The map seed, right? It's all about the map seed. Let's get you connected. Yep, and then I want you connected, you connected, you connected. You can be connected, I guess. No, here. There we go. Turning on the lights. Feels good. And then we don't have any lights in here yet, but we'll get it. Oh, actually, there's a light. There's a light right here. There's a floor light right there. Starting to look more alive in the ship now with the lights turning on. I do like that. And then we'll also get maybe that light on and this light on, and then get, let's say, that vent, so we can start maybe getting some oxygen in here too. And then this vent needs to open, which, let me double check this. No, that vent needs to close right away because it's too cold out here. I don't want to make everything cold because everything is so damn cold. And actually, these vents are going to make this room really cold because this area is cold. So without, honestly, it's really difficult without heaters. You got to have heaters, man. And so that's temperature control is definitely the next step in making this place survivable for these colonists. Let's go ahead and turn on oxygen there. At least we can get oxygen pumped through. You know, that's like a consolation prize. All right, so I think we're closed up. I want to just double check all the walls here with the repair tool. Make sure we're good. This one can't be reinforced because it can't be accessed. This is not like Rimworld where they can do it on the corner. They have to have direct side access to actually do anything, which is a little unfortunate because you're kind of at the mercy of what order they decide to build things in, which is never a good thing when you're also playing a game that you can't control the colonist actions, at least not right away. There is a way to do it, but we'll look at that later. But you know, they're gonna do whatever they want to do, and eventually they're gonna be prominent. Like right now, they don't have a purpose, right? We're just keeping them alive. They don't have a function in the ship. They're about to have a function. Everything that involves creating resources, they need to do it. So raw resources, converting them into usable, buildable resources, but my bots won't do that. People need to do that, right? So going down and mining, for example, that's stuff that my bots can do, but you'd rather have colonists do it because otherwise you're taking away functions from your ship. I would rather have colonists go do that stuff. Are you dead? I mean, either that or you're sunbathing in space. So yeah, you're probably dead. That's Matilda. Let's put all the bodies down here. We'll relocate them away from the stasis pod so that people who awake from stasis aren't, you know, horrified at what's happened. We also have a bot here that's unfortunately been destroyed. It's gone. Sorry, Kronos. Garbage Kronos. If you were a real Kronos, then you wouldn't have had a problem, right? Garbage Kronos. We'll try to repair this disassembler. If we can do that, which is happening right now, if we can do that, then we can start disassembling the bots, which will turn them into raw resources. So let's go ahead and place this on the deck outside. The bots are going to use this anyway, so we'll just have this be out here, and then the bots will bring stuff over here, like the extra bots, right? These broken bots, and let's see, done right here. So let's go ahead and we'll just activate that. Just turning it on, I think, is enough. We can process. Yeah, no, just turning it on is enough. The bots will take care of it from there. So mini heater and the heat sinks are done. So now the heat sinks, we're not going to need it yet. Although if I take a look here, this should be creating, this actually should be generating heat. So this area doesn't need a heater. At least it shouldn't, especially here, because this computer is going to kick out a lot of juice, a lot of heat. Go ahead and connect my new memory modules. Hey, fancy. And so I am going to put in a heater, but I'm not going to put it in every room. We're going to put one, I think, just kind of maybe in that corner there. Put another one maybe in this corner over here. We're going to stick another one probably. Tell you what, I'll stick it in this room, but it's going to be way over here because, again, that computer is going to generate heat. And the goal is, of course, to make this habitable so that they can make it to, you know, getting in here instead. So I want to provide a clear path for people like Beachhead here to make his way over into this area. So this has extra connection points. We'll go ahead and turn that on. Go ahead and turn that on. And we should have another one right there. Turn that on. And then you should be connected to another one somewhere else. Let's say this one. Can connect you there later on as well. You can see the bot is being broken down. Construction drone is being processed. Bot is gone, and they'll get raw resources for this that we can use to build things later. Seems good, man. Here, this connection point can now connect like that. So we're gonna get heat running. Let's see the heat. It's gonna take a very long time for this to work. And I'm actually low on power right now, which is another big concern. Space travel being... Do I need space travel first? I don't think I want space travel. I think I'd rather go for advanced energy first and then space travel. I think I'd rather do that. So let's see what happens. Advanced energy is going to start. That's 50 kilowatts. And it looks like we actually have 50 kilowatts to spare. Yeah, very good. So 50 kilowatts is good. The other one we were doing, space travel, this one takes 35 kilowatts. We'll queue that up and do that next, but I really need that. And then after that, we'll do clothing, so we can start making that on the loom. And then after that, we can go with probably the auto dock, followed by vegetarian food, followed by recycling. We're going to get economy for free. And then we can start doing star creds mining. Hey, we need credits to trade, man. And how are we going to get it if we don't mine it? I mean, obviously, we can trade and we can produce resources, but, you know, that's one way to just use spare energy and make money. Very, very slowly, but you can make money with it. It's just really slow. Let's put that there. We'll get the planter in there. And then we've got this random stockpile of uranium just hanging out in here. So that seems fun. Yeah. Haul all of this away, please. Also, the sleeping pod should go in a place where it is safe to sleep. I think we should put it... I can put it over here, I guess. Next to these windows. I mean, honestly, we're going to have purpose-driven rooms soon, right? For now, I just need it survivable. But we're going to have purpose-driven rooms later, and it won't be such a big deal. It's not going to be such a big mess. Eventually, it won't be such a big mess. Takes time to recover from a giant shipwreck and a big fish. I know this isn't symmetrical, right? Because these walls aren't doing this, but I'm gonna be straight up with you. Fish are not symmetrical either, okay? I mean, they're just not. People are not symmetrical. Have you seen my nose? Definitely veers to the right. Just kidding. But I can still double layer this because these are reinforced walls, so I could double layer it that way, and it would look closer, but they're not going to be symmetrical, and that's okay. It doesn't have to be. I'm completely content with it not being symmetrical. I am going to order this to come up here, though. Is that in range? It is, yep. I'm going to order these to come up, and then we can do the reinforced wall thing down here to make that at least closer. So like from here, we're going to go up. So we go up, and then... Oh, I need floor there anyway. Yeah, we'll do floor there. Floor. And then we go from here up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of this gets turned into flooring. And this comes over 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 there, and then up. So that's going to make it technically symmetrical. Right? No, this goes up from here. Oh, yeah. It needs to be a double layer wall. That's right. So that will make it symmetrical. And then it goes from here. You can see how it lines up at this point. So technically that's one off. But like I said, you know, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be perfect. It could go up this way. It's fine. Yeah, we'll just have that be where it ends. And then this wall could be doubled up on that side. It's fine. So we'll have that be a thing. And then you can say that I did it closer to the symmetry that you want, you know. Okay, I think we're good here. This is a very long video, right? Right? Very long video. Pretty sure it is. Let's connect these grow pots just so we can get that going. I want wheat in both of these because we're going to start making bread and stuff later. And, you know, we get better recipes and everything. Apparently, I need to configure the food for the plant, for the pet. The pet bowl is just going to get, I think, like straight protein. I think you're just going to eat straight protein like that. It's fine. So we have somebody that's hungry. That would be our friend Beachhead, who has not made his journey across this treacherous area just yet because I don't have power to do so. I'm gonna have to build another one of these things. Tell you what, I'm gonna do this, and then we'll come back for the next one. Okay? We're just gonna add another matter reactor, and we're gonna get more power. And eventually, once advanced energy is done, I'll then build my solar array. So I think in the next video, we're gonna start building a solar array that will get us good on power for a very long time. And then we can start swimming across the galaxy to other planets, which we can't look at the star map yet because I don't have the bridge controls. But once we get the bridge controls built, we can see the star map. Yeah, because this isn't it. This isn't everything, man. You don't just flow through this. No, no, no. You have to find a new planet. There's a lot of star systems, all right? And we're going to go explore them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Swim away, my friends, and be safe. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.